The Data Import module is an add-on to LabScribe software. This module enables the import of data recorded from any other data acquisition program in CSV, EDF, or text format. To open the module, select File, Import, and then Import. Then select the file you would like to import and click Open. LabScribe data files consist of the data in the channels as well as settings about what to do with the data. The settings are shown at the top left. The raw data from the TXT file is shown at the bottom left, and a preview of what LabScribe will import is shown to the bottom right. From the First Load drop-down menu, choose one of the following options. The options are Current File, Append Data. The current file has data and the imported data is appended to this at the end of the file. Default Settings, start with default settings. This is the option to pick unless one of the other options is a better fit. Current Settings, New File. Use the current setting and create a new file for the imported data. Current File, Append Channels. Append channels to the existing data file. This assumes that the data in the file to import has the same length as the existing data in the file. Next, set the sampling speed used to record the data. The sampling speed can be any value. LabScribe data files require the sampling speed to be in 1, 2, or 5 increments, so LabScribe will automatically upsample the data. For example, if the sampling speed was 256, LabScribe will upsample the data to 500 samples per second. If you are unsure of the sampling speed used to record the data, it can be calculated as the reciprocal of the change in time. For example, the change in time is 0.005. 1 divided by 0.005 is 200 Hertz. We will set the sampling speed to 200. Set the number of channels. This data file has 6 channels we would like to import: lead 1, 2, 3, AVR, AVL, and AVF. From looking at our raw data, the starting row of data is 2 since the title is in row 1. The starting column will also be 2 as we do not want to include the time column. We will set our title row to 1. As for the units row, this TXT file does not have one. I will set the units row to 0. The units can be manually entered in the display table. Now we can set the delimiters. Delimiters are markers that define how the data in the original file is separated. The available options include tab, space, semicolon, comma, and colon. There is also a checkbox option to treat a comma as a decimal point if needed. In our example, selecting space does not read the data correctly in the preview window. However, when we select tab, the data is displayed properly. There is also an option to indicate if the file contains discontinuous data. If this applies, make sure to set the time column as column 1. LabScribe will create multiple blocks of data during import. Once all settings are configured, click the OK button in the bottom right corner to import the file. The data can then be saved as an IWX data file. After at least one file has been imported, you will also have access to the batch import option. This allows multiple files to be converted at once so that each file does not need to be imported manually.